favorite song. It is named Merry-Go-Round. Merry-go-rounds have played a significant role in my childhood time. While we took a seat on it, we could let our imagination fly. We could hear the symphony of the heaven-like good. Sometimes you may wonder, what is the connection between Pepper's Vanillas and merry-go-rounds? Yes, it is. As we all know, December is the last month of the year. When December comes, it means that the end of the year is going on. We'll wave goodbye to this year and welcome the brand new future. Welcome the future is always the exciting part. However, to look back on the old days and check if we reach the plan or not is always a hard thing to do. As we all know, the biggest event in December is Christmas. Christmas was supposed to be a holiday for us to take a short break in our busy schedules. It's the holiday for us to express our gratitude and thankfulness to people around us, thanking for their devotion. However, as we could see on the TV and streets, Christmas seems to be simplified into those luxurious feasts and gifts. As Christmas days goes by, I think deeper and deeper and wondered, is Christmas equals to those gifts and those diners? No, it's much more than that. But I still wonder, then what is the interesting part of Christmas Day? Until this year, a friend of mine from far, far away sent me a letter. The letter has changed my mind from head to toe. It made my pessimistic attitude to a great positive one. The story was so touching that I hope all of you will enjoy it as I do. My friend, she was a beauty since her childhood time. She was revolved by her secret admirers wherever she went. As the holidays was on the corner, piles of presents, for example, stationery, chocolates, candies, gloves, boots, would be deposited nearby her. She had no idea that these things are the expression of love from her admirers. She always turned her apathetic attitude toward those stores and her cold back toward those flaming eyes. Not until she got to high school that she experienced the power of love. She told me that at the first day of school time, she was late. So she took on the bike and rushed to the school. However, at the entrance of the school, she got collided with someone else. She sat on the ground and checking the wounds on the wrist. Suddenly, a hand gently swept in her side. She grabbed it and stood up, had eye contact with the owner of the hand. Suddenly, she was deeply, deeply shocked. Wow, they fell in love at first sight. Later on, the secret in public had flew the whole campus. We all wondered, are they going to be together just like the prince and princess in fairy tales? But they seemed reluctant. We had no idea about that, because neither do my friends nor the boy have any emotion. So I strongly recommend my friends to express her love to the boys. But out of the pride from the girl. She rejected in a determined voice. Why should I do this? He should break the ice first. At the same time, the Christmas was on the corner. The day is getting dazzling and freezing. How much she hoped that the warm hand would grab her hand again. So she decided to break out the comfort zone and prepare a sophisticated present along with a note. It is said, if your heart sings in the same tune as mine, please go to the merry-go-round nearby on Christmas Day. On that day, she excitedly waited, holding the present in her hands. However, from morning to afternoon, from noon to evening, everyone is here, but not the boys. She was so depressed that she went home while the present was thrown into the garbage. After that, I tried every single way to console her, but she always replied me with a pessimistic but poetic attitude. She said, I'm fated to bury myself in the ocean of solitude and loneliness. It is fate, just leave me alone. What should I do? So I dialed the boy and asked him why he hadn't shown up today. Well, the boy replied me that he spent all day long waiting for the girl, but in bed. In some logical reasoning, I suddenly understand. While the girl waiting passionately right here, the boy holding his heart just right on the other side. So they had to meet each other. However, well, I played myself as a mouthpiece to tell them this truth. They're so happy, and they decide to run to the merry-go-round. And I just could not forget the eternal picture. Well, they held each other tightly, the first snow on Christmas gently falling on their head. Now it's the fourth Christmas for them to spend together, including this year. I deeply appreciate that this story have taught me. Maybe we sometimes get bored by the Christmas cliches, but what we should do is to realize the beauty under the skin. Life itself is just like a box of chocolate. It has same packages, same colors, and same shape. How should we know the differences? Well, the differences, you have to open the package and taste it, that you will understand whether it is bitter or sweet. Just like life, we should take a second look on every detail of our lives. Maybe we'll realize the core spirit of nature, the core spirit of communion, and the core spirit of universe. And as we all know, finding the pepper in our vanilla days may sound easy, but it is hard to actualize it. Hope all of you could enjoy it as I do, TNE.